All right, we're back. It's been a minute. It's been probably like 2 months or almost 2 months since I posted. There's no reason to why I stopped posting. Just laziness. Or not laziness, I would say just a lack of like a vision or a goal to why like I'm doing YouTube. I guess like because I have so little subscribers right now. I'm probably at like 600, I think. I always had in mind to just get like 50K, 100K, and I guess like I would set this goal that's like super far away that it kind of just demotivated me to keep going. So I have to kind of set smaller goals and smaller steps throughout, you know, the whole journey with getting big on YouTube. And so now I'm just gonna, you know, start small. I'm gonna set my mind or set my goals smaller, set weekly, monthly goals, and I'm gonna kind of try to forget about the subscribers or just getting big and just kind of posting quality content for the ones that already are here and are watching. And because at the end of the day, I enjoy posting stuff like this. Like I enjoy this stuff, especially editing. I love editing. I love like doing cinematic type of videos. The hard part about it is just thinking about doing it. When you think about the editing and think about, you know, having to get up a little bit earlier to make sure you record this and record that, it makes you not want to do it. But when you actually pick up the camera and you record, then you just want to keep going and it feels good. The goal is this year to get back into the habit of YouTube recording, and I want to take it serious, and I want to eventually make YouTube, you know, my main like social media. That's always been the goal. It's the hardest social media to actually blow up in. So, but let's get started. So, full day of eating today. I just started my cut about 2-3 weeks ago. I've dropped about 3-4 pounds, which isn't bad. I'm at around 185 right now, 185, 186. I started my cut at around 190. And I know I did say I was gonna hit 200 pounds. The reason for that is it was just a whole lot of moving around. We just moved apartments. We moved apartments also like a couple weeks ago, and it was just hard for me to stick to a specific diet. But really what it was is it was just a whole lot of moving around, and I just got bloated so easily instead of actually being able to get the best out of a bulk for me. And I was just kind of sort of wasting time. And of course I want to compete, but I'm not in a rush to compete, you know, anytime soon. So I kind of want to get lean, and this time I want to get to the leanest I've ever been, because I know I did gain some muscle, so I want to see how that's going to look. So that's the plan. Meal one, it's about probably, I think it's like 7 o'clock right now. All right, so we're going to have oats. We're going to have oats with water. Oats mixed with water with the cashew butter. I was having peanut butter for a while now. I just switched to it just because for digestion, this is a little bit better, cashew butter, and it does taste really good. So I'd rather have this on the cut. So I'm gonna put that, I'm gonna have about 32 grams of that. We're moving to our apartment today, to a new apartment. So this is just a temporary apartment. Some of our stuff isn't here. The food scale isn't here with us. So we're just gonna guess about 50 grams of oats. Then we put this in the microwave for I usually put it for about a minute. For meal one, we're gonna have 1 scoop of protein powder with water. This one here is the best protein powder, by the way. I've always had this. Ever since I started working out, this is like the go-to. The ISO 100 from Dymatize. I'm not sponsored, by the way, but if you're doing sponsor me, that'd be great. Alright, so as you guys saw, I did cardio in the morning. So right now for my cut, I'm doing cardio twice. So I'm doing 15-minute Stairmaster in the morning fasted, and then I'm doing 30 minutes Stairmaster after my workout every day. I don't know if you guys are able to see that, but right there. So the plan for this cut is to get leaner than I've ever been. I don't have great abs at all. I don't have great ab genetics. So you can really only see my abs when I'm really shredded, like completely shredded. The goal is gonna be for me to hit like single-digit body fats, and then so I can get visible abs. And goal weight for the cut, I'm not sure. I don't want to lose a lot of weight, but I'm gonna say I'm at 185 right now. I want to hold 185 for as long as possible. I want to say 180, but I know I might go lower than that, but I really don't want to. Really, I want to keep going with this cut for as long as possible, at least for like the half of this year. I want to be able to enjoy this time. I actually be lean for a decent amount of time and enjoy it. Be able to make videos with it, pose. So I'm gonna get this down real quick, and then meal 2 will probably be in about like 2 hours. I might go on a walk, or no, actually I might go to the gym. I was thinking about going to the gym today in the morning, not to work out though. I was thinking about going to the gym to maybe hit the sauna and then probably do abs. We'll see. But if not, I might just take a walk around the lake that I have over here in my apartment complex. Let me stop talking and get this meal down real quick. I almost forgot to tell you guys, but so meal 1 macros, 488 calories, 44 grams of carbs, 19 grams of fat, and 35 grams of protein. All right, it's 11 p.m. I took me a nap. It's been raining all morning, so I couldn't go to the gym because I was gonna walk. After the meal, I kind of just, I took a nap. I read a little bit. I took a nap, and I read a little bit again. And so now it's probably been I think about 3 hours. It's been about probably 3 hours since I've ate. Meal 2. Meal 2 is gonna be Ezekiel bread. This bread right here. Pretty sure you can find these in Walmart, pretty sure, or Whole Foods, we have Whole Foods right next to us if you guys have that around your area. Whole Foods, maybe Publix, I'm not sure, but definitely Walmart. You'll find them at Walmart for sure. Find them in the freezers. So I usually have 2 Ezekiel breads. These are like really low calorie, clean breads. So I usually use these on the cut, only on the cut. Because when I bulk, I'll usually have English muffins or white bread or bagel. Right now I'm still having English muffin, just having 1 a day. I usually have butter with Ezekiel bread. Again, I don't have the scale with me right now, so I'll just guess about 20 grams of butter. So I just realized we ran out of milk. Usually what I'll have is 240 grams of milk with half a scoop of protein powder. The reason I do half a scoop is just because I've gotten told before that too much protein powder can cause acne, and I have really bad acne. I still have some acne, but it has been getting better, and I don't want it to keep coming back. So I try to minimize taking a lot of protein powder. I'm not sure if that even helps, but why not listen to it, and just stay away from it. But so I have a half a scoop instead of a scoop. But I might have to full scoop today for the second time because we don't have milk. So meal 2 is 2 Ezekiel breads and a scoop of protein powder with water. Usually I have the milk, right? So I'm gonna tell you guys the macros of what it is with the milk. So macros for meal 2 are 438 calories, 438 calories, 43 grams of carbs, 16 grams of fat, and 28 grams of protein.
In a rainbow, no rainbow.
Alright guys, so this is meal 3. It's 4 o'clock right now. Ate a little bit late again, but that's fine. So I'm gonna play basketball today, right? So the plan is for me to go train and play basketball. So I'm gonna be home a little bit later, but I have 2 more meals in. I'll probably be able to get those 2 meals in. I'll probably be home by like 7 or 8, so I'll have time for 2 meals most likely. So this is meal 3. This is gonna be, it's 1 English muffin. I usually put 30 grams of mayonnaise, light mayo, and then I usually do 1 whole egg. I did 2 today, just cause, but I usually do 1 whole egg and then 3 extra eggs, so about 4 eggs total I'll do. And I'll tell you guys the macros after this is done. Okay, so meal 3, it's gonna be a pretty small meal. It's gonna be 301 calories. Macros are 28 grams of carbs, 12 grams of fat, and 20 grams of protein. So this is probably like the best meal for me to have before the gym because it's not super heavy. So hopefully I'll be fine, and I'm gonna train in about 30 minutes. I'm gonna try to get some clips for you guys while I'm there. I'm gonna hit the pool today. And then meal 4 will be after basketball and after gym and basketball, which will probably be, I'm gonna guess, around 7 or 8. So I'll see you guys at the gym.
There's a my side. It's the shame, it's the pride of you and me. Ever changing, moving on now, moving fast. His touch must be wanted, must be come through your eyes. But I need Jake to tell you that I love you with never rest. And I've planned every day now for a year, for a year. I decide you'll know I'm the wind for to read our names. They're together, must have fallen like a seed to the depth of the soil, buried deep in the ground. Under I could hear you call my name. You're the sound. I am lost. I am lost in a rainbow. Now a rainbow has gone. I am lost in a rainbow. Now a rainbow has gone. I am
Bora os dois. Tá peidando?
9:50 p.m. I just got back. I did not expect me to get home this late. I ended up playing basketball first. I played for probably like 3 hours, probably 2 hours, but I stayed there at the court for about 3 hours. And then gym closed at 9 today, which is weird. I didn't know about that. Gym closed at 9. I got to the gym at like 8:30, so I got a 30-minute workout in. Meal 4 right here. This is not what I usually eat. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you guys the macros for what I usually eat. So I'm not gonna give you guys the macros for this. I usually eat rice and chicken. So that's what I eat every day. Like that's what I'm gonna eat tomorrow. So I'm just gonna give you guys the macros of that. And I'm gonna eat this today because I am extremely hungry and I'd rather just eat this right now and get it out the way because it's about to be 10 o'clock and I also don't want to stay up till like 1 a.m. just to get another meal in. I have 2 of the same meals. So I have 2 more meals left, meal 4 and meal 5, and both are the same exact macros, the same exact thing. So macros are for each of those. It's 120 grams of rice and 200 grams of chicken. I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna get another meal in probably after this and I'll show you guys what that meal looks like, but it's 120 grams of rice and 200 grams of chicken, 500 calories, 33 grams of carbs, 18 grams of fat, and 44 grams of protein. It's a pretty good meal. So I have 2 of those, 2 meals, the same exact thing, but just for today, I'm gonna have this Publix sandwich, and my mom said it's amazing, so. And it's fried, which isn't good, not what I wanna eat, but I guess it's okay for today.
as a warning sign that if you talk enough sense, then you'll lose your mind. And I'll use you as a focal point, so I don't lose sight of what I want. And I moved further than I thought I could, but I missed you more than I thought I would. And I'll use you as a warning sign that if you talk enough sense, then you'll lose your mind.
Okay, so I just got my last meal in. I just realized, looking back at the clip, I said that my last 2 meals are the exact same, but they're not. So obviously, just for today, as you guys saw, I had the half sub from Publix. Not what I usually have. I never eat that. I just ate that today because I did a whole lot more cardio with basketball and everything. But instead of that, I usually have rice and chicken as my meal 4. I have 120 grams of rice and 200 grams of chicken. And then for my meal 5, which is my last meal, I told you guys that meal 4 and meal 5 are the exact same, but they're not. I forgot. My meal 5, I have the same thing with the rice and chicken. It's 120 grams of rice and 200 grams of chicken. But I also have a sort of a little dessert. I'll have 200 grams of, no, I have 170 grams of Greek yogurt, and then I'll have 32 grams of cashew butter with that, and I'll mix that up. So, as you guys already saw in the clip, that was my last meal. I told you guys it was meal 4 and meal 5 are the same thing, but they're not. Still thinking about what I'm gonna do for my next video, but if you guys have ideas, please let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm gonna try to talk more. I might have talked a little bit too much. Let me know if I did. And I still get really anxious, I'm not gonna lie. And it does demotivate me a little bit because of when I sort of like think that I'm the only one that goes through this, but I'm sure I'm not. Cause I'm kind of just starting this YouTube thing, and talking in front of the camera like this, as if I'm talking to a real person, it's still awkward to me, so it just feels weird. But I know I'll get the hang of it. One thing I can't do is quit. I know I'm gonna get comfortable, but it does get demotivating because not demotivating, but almost like embarrassing, even though nobody really is gonna see it, especially because I could just cut it out. But I get really anxious when I talk in front of the camera. I stutter in a lot of my words sometimes, and I just get anxious with my words. So kind of it's annoying, but I know I'll get the hang of it. As like right now, I'm speaking slow and I'm able to actually talk to you guys right now, but there's just times where I get anxious with my words. I don't know if it's because sometimes I lose track of what I'm saying. I don't know. It could be that, but I'll get the hang of it. I just have to get into the habit of speaking slow, just taking my time, just being confident in what I'm saying, and understanding that you guys are here to listen to me. You want to hear what I'm gonna say, so I need to just take my time and just speak. And if I mess up, I mess up. But I'm only gonna get better. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.